What is going on, guys? RonMan coming back at you, and today I want to talk about Super Mario Sunshine and the problems that game has. So I got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection back when it came out. What day was that? September 18th, I think? I don't know. And I got it because I was excited to play Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I haven't played Super Mario Sunshine since I was a teenager, and it's the only mainline Mario game I've never beat. So I was looking forward to getting it for the 3D All-Stars and beating it. I don't know if that's going to happen, and we're going to talk about all the frustrations with this game in this video, but first I would like to talk about what this game does well. And this game isn't bad, but it has a lot of issues, but it also does a lot of really good things. So first I want to start off with the things that I think this game does well. So I think Super Mario Sunshine has a great atmosphere. I absolutely love Delfino Isle. I love the Hawaiian theme, the tropical island, the music fits really well with the theme, and this game is also very cohesive. Like, every level relates to the tropical theme, and I think that it's brilliant. And that's actually what really drew me into Mario Sunshine originally as a teenager. I just thought the whole theme was so awesome. I was also a big fan of Flood, your water pack. I know a lot of people were not a big fan of Flood, but I thought it was pretty cool being able to have the ability to jump and kind of hover for a little bit, as well as shoot enemies and whatever. So that is where I think Mario Sunshine is the strongest. Mario Sunshine also has a lot of weaknesses, and I'm gonna go through them here, and some of these are just nitpicks, like my very first thing here, and that's the story. I think the story's kind of stupid. You know, you gotta save Peach, yeah, but like, you get arrested because they think you like made a mess on the island, and it's just like you show up and the cops are like, there he is, that guy! Arrest him because he looks like the guy that did it. And then they just arrest Mario and he's just like, oh, I go to jail now. I'm arrested. Like, doesn't fight back, doesn't protest. Like, dude, what the fuck? I just got here in that plane and I have witnesses. How the hell could I have made this mess on this island? Like, no, he's just like, yeah, I guess I'll go to jail for something I didn't do. No problem. They think that Shadow Mario was Mario. Like, do you guys actually think that Shadow Mario looks like Mario? Not really. I mean, you can tell the difference between the two. Now, we'll just arrest Mario because he, like, kind of looks like the guy responsible, even though he just got here on that airplane and has witnesses and doesn't have the means to make this place dirty, but we'll arrest him. And Mario will just, okay, yeah, okay, I'll just happily take my punishment and then clean up the island. Like, another nitpick I have is that there seems to be like quite a few like repeat objectives throughout the worlds. Like, there's always an objective where you have to like chase Shadow Mario and shoot him with water, and then he gives you a shine spray. And there's also the secret levels where Shadow Mario takes Flood and then you have to do the platforming. So yeah, and then the red coins, although I don't mind the red coins, but you know, there's quite a few repeat objectives. Again, just a small nitpick. But the biggest problem with Super Mario Sunshine, the absolute crippling factor for this game, is the control and the janky-ass platforming. So like I said, I played this as a teenager and I didn't beat it. I gave up on it, and I couldn't really remember why. I was unable to go back to it as an adult because the camera control is not the way that I like it on the GameCube, and you can't change it for some reason. So I don't really want to get used to rotating the camera in the way that I'm not used to just for Mario Sunshine. But on the Switch version, they actually changed the camera control so it does fit my playstyle, but you still can't change it, which is kind of weird. But anyway, that's why I never returned to this game as an adult, but once I heard about the 3D version, I was kind of excited, so now I've returned to it. And I've been quickly reminded why I gave up on this game back when I was a teenager. And it's the platforming. I just find the platforming in this and the controls to just be really frustrating. In a lot of the levels, there are sections where you need to climb up a very large structure. And with Mario Sunshine, it's just so easy to fall off. And when you do, it's just really frustrating to have to climb all the way back up. And this is present throughout just about every level in the game. Not every level, but in most levels of the game, there is some kind of structure that you need to climb, and it's just far too easy to fall off. Oftentimes, minor mistakes lead to a death. Like, there's a section in, geez, I don't even remember the names of the levels, the harbor, where you need to stand on like a, I don't know, a stingray or something, and you need to surf and get the red coins, but if you hit something, you die. Like, you don't just, you know, start back at the beginning. Like, you die, they kick you out of the level, and then you have to jump back into the level and do it all over again. So it's not only is it so easy to lose, but then it's really tedious. Another thing I really don't like are the secret objectives where Shadow Mario takes Flood. The platforming and the controls in this game are already ungodly, but then these objectives make them unbearable. Like every time I got to one of these levels, I just went, ugh. Like I didn't look forward to it. And that's not a good sign. If you get to a part of a game and you frequently don't look forward to a certain objective that a game has to offer. I just found these so frustrating, and I oftentimes would play a few times and then just give up, walk away. So yeah, I absolutely hate these stages. Another example of, a minor mistake leads to a death is that one pinball level that I'm pretty sure we all know of. So if you mess it up, you die. They kick you out and you fall and you die. Like, you don't just go back down to the beginning and try again. No, you actually die, which means you have to retry again and try to get all the coins. So it's really aggravating if you have 7 out of the 8 coins and then you die. Then you have to collect all of them again because a lot of them are not easy to get. And another thing is that the game overs kind of seem arbitrary in this game. Like, what happens when you get a game over? They just kick you out of the level and you just have to walk back to it. So they kick you out to Isle Delfino, you respawn, and then you just have to walk back to the level just to try again. So it kind of seems pointless. Like, why? Like, why are there game overs in this game? And they fix this in later Mario games. Like when I played Galaxy and Galaxy 2, yeah, you can get a game over, but I actually never did. Those games are easier. But they're easier because you're not having to fight with the controls. And it's not just the jumping and platforming with the controls. Like there was a part where you need to feed a Yoshi one of those Dorians. I think that's how you pronounce it. And so I'm trying to pick this fucking fruit up and I can't pick it up. Like Mario just keeps kicking it around. So it turns out that Mario can't pick up this fruit for some reason. I'm not really too sure why. Maybe it's because they're spiky. They don't want to hurt his hands. The guy's got gloves on. So what's the point? Like... It's just, they just have to make it just a little bit harder for you. Just to say, haha, have fun with that, you fucking losers. So yeah, there's just so many little things like that in this game where it's just like, we made it a little bit harder. Like there's a level, again, I forget the name of the level, but there's hot goop everywhere. And, but I decide to jump and I need to make it over to here. So I figured I'll jump, I'll take a hit, but I'll hit the goop, but I'll be able to use my momentum and keep going forward. Nope. That's not how it works. When you hit the goop, they actually send you in reverse, seemingly just to make it that much more difficult, even though it, doesn't obey the laws of physics. Now, I know this is a video game, but it's just frustrating. Like, oh, I see what they did here. They push you away there just to make it just that much harder. After putting up with all this, it gets to the point where I just kind of feel like Mario Sunshine is not worth playing. Like, it's just way too frustrating to be worth playing. Like, I would rather play something that's not frustrating. It's just too difficult for its own good. I'm sure I could beat it. I just don't want to beat it. I just would rather play something I actually enjoy rather than play this and just get frustrated at all these little details that this game has. But is Mario Sunshine a bad game? No, I'm not going to call it a bad game. I'm really not going to call it a bad game. Again, I love the atmosphere. I love the setting. The music is great. Yoshi's cool. I like Flood. I just find the platforming and the controls to just be such a problem that I don't find the game worth playing. But if you like a good challenge and maybe you don't have a problem with these controls, I do think this game is worth playing. If you can look past those things, yeah, play it. For me, I just would rather move on to something else. And this hurts me to say this because I love the atmosphere of Mario Sunshine so much that I wish I could say I love this game, but the fact is I just don't have fun. I don't have enough fun with this game to really want to play it. So that's my opinion on Super Mario Sunshine. For the Sunshine fans out there, I'm really not trying to offend you. I want to like this game, but the controls, oh, they're just, they're a little bit too much for me. But have you beat this game? Do you like this game? Did you give up on this game? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, please leave a like and I'll see you next week.